Good morning, students. Welcome. This is our E class of civics. So, now we are at the end of the lesson Introduction to the Parliamentary System. This is your last video for this lesson. So, in this, we are going to see the features of the presidential system, the feature of the system of government of the presidential type. So, in a presidential form of government, the legislature and the executive are not directly dependent on each other. So, this is one of the main feature of the presidential apart from the parliament, that they are not directly dependent, means they are independent to each other. They don't have any interrelation between the two houses of legislature and the executives. Then the house of legislature and the president are directly elected by the people. This is also the one of the distinguished feature from the parliament, that the president is also directly elected by the people. In the parliamentary system, actually our prime minister is not directly elected from the people. We elect the members of the legislature, and then among the members of the legislature, the council of ministers is established, and from the council of minister, one of the person is considered as the prime minister. Then the president is the executive head and has a lot of powers, including power to implement the laws. So this is the similar thing related to parliamentary system, that president is the executive head. In the our parliamentary system, prime minister is the executive head. In the presidential system, president is the executive head and has a lot of powers, including power to implement the laws. President has the power to implement the laws also. Then, in spite of a such structure, the legislature and the executive keep a check on each other, and this mutual control over each other can lead to a responsible government. अभी प्रेसिडेंशियल सिस्टम में जो दोनों हाउसेस है, लेजिस्लेचर एंड एग्जीक्यूटिव, वो कैसे है? इंडिपेंडेंट है, एक दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट नहीं है. इसके बावजूद भी वो एक दूसरे के ऊपर कंट्रोल रख सकते हैं. दे कैन कीप अ चेक ऑन ईच अदर, they can have a trust between each other, and this control over each other can lead to the responsible government. So apart from the parliamentary and the presidential system of government, there are other form of government system that are followed in France, Switzerland, Germany, etc. means जो टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट है, सिस्टम ऑफ गवर्नमेंट्स है, उसमें हमने देखे हैं एक तो पार्लियामेंट्री एंड अदर इज प्रेसिडेंशियल. सो इसके बावजूद भी अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस टू टाइप ऑफ सिस्टम, फ्रांस, स्विट्जरलैंड, जर्मनी हैव द अनदर काइंड ऑफ गवर्नमेंट्स. देयर system of governance is separate, different from the presidential also and the parliamentary also. Several countries, owing to their unique circumstances, have evolved different system of government. हर कोई कंट्री जिसकी सोशल और इकोनॉमिकल कंडीशन जैसी जैसी है, वहाँ के लोग कैसे हैं, उनकी लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग कैसी है, इसके बेसिस पे, इन सब सरकमटेंसेस के ऊपर में हर कोई कंट्री ने एक अपनी अपनी सिस्टम ऑफ गवर्नमेंट डेवलप की है, इवॉल्व की है, जो हर एक कंट्री अपने अपने कंट्री में वो करती है. सो इन द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर वी विल स्टडी द स्ट्रक्चर, वर्किंग एंड रोल ऑफ द इंडियन पार्लियामेंट. सो व्हाट वी हैव सीन इन द फर्स्ट लेसन, दैट we have now very well known about the what is mean by parliamentary type of system. Then we have seen its characteristics, like it is the parliamentary system is a system of governments in which legislature controls the government. Then members of the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people, and all the political parties can contest these elections, and majority party forms the government. Then if the two or more parties came together to establish a government, then this type of government is known as the coalition government. Also, we have seen the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers chosen by the Prime Ministers together form the executive, and in the parliamentary system, executive has a dual responsibility, like as an executive they have to implement the laws, and as they are the members of the legislature they also have to fulfill the responsibilities of the legislature. So this type of system is also known as responsible system of government, and also with the distinct characteristic, it is also called as the collective responsible government. Then non-confidence motion is also can pass on the executive through the legislature, and this is an effective tool to keep the check over the executives, and that is why legislature is a supreme institution. It is the supreme body of the parliament. Then why India adopted the parliamentary system of government? Because in this type of government, discussions and deliberations are integral part of the parliamentary form. Then questions related to public welfare are discussed in the legislature, and members from the opposition party can also took part in this, and this discussion, these deliberations helps to legislature to make the proper laws. Then in the last two videos we have studied about the parliamentary type of system. So the main example for the presidential type of system, and main example for this is the United States of America. So their features are legislature and the executive are not directly dependent, and house of the legislature and president are directly elected by the people, and in spite of they are not dependent to each other, means the two houses are not dependent to each other, then also they are mutually control over the each other and lead to the responsible government. So this was all about the lesson number 1, introduction to the parliamentary system. So we have finished our lesson number 1. See you in the next video.